try and focus too much on one person. And I don't think he was a difference tonight. I think it was we beat ourselves a little bit, and they got some goals from a couple of their other lines that hurt us. So. Like I said, we just got to make sure we come prepared and ready to go on Thursday, and use these next 2 days as some good practice time that we haven't had here in a little while, and be ready.
So you said he did it twice. I mean, is that disappointing as somebody who plays in the league that the signature face of the league would do that twice in a game?
Well, I'm not gonna, I don't want to sit here and talk about him anymore. I'm not gonna, even address it. It's, that's all.
Forecheck didn't really have a lot going. Is that part because you're being careful defensively?
No, like I said, we got to make sure we're supporting and we're playing as a unit, 5 men up and down the ice, and Fleury came out and played the puck a lot. We got to make sure we have good dumps and put the puck in positions to get it back. A few times that we did it, we got some good pressure and some good chances around their net, and the times that we didn't, the times that we gave it to him and he made a good outlet pass and they just came right back down on us. But all night it was a bit of a ping pong match. I mean, they had a few chances and a few shifts in our zone and we had a few in their zone. But there was a lot of neutral zone play, and we just got to make sure that we continue to pressure and play that aggressive style. And I think the biggest thing for us is taking cycling's great, but we got to take some of those net and try and jam away at a few. And I thought we did that in the third, and generated some good chances in the third, and generated 12 or 13 shots. I don't know what it was, and so we got to make sure we try and do that for 60 rather than for 20.
Brandon, I know it's a couple of nights off, but can you talk about the home and home against the Islanders coming up?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be big. It's going to be obviously big points, and we got to make sure we're prepared. And like I said earlier, we're going to get an opportunity here to get some practice time, which we haven't had too much of lately because we've been playing so many games and been on the road so much. So like I said, we'll be rested and prepared for those games, and obviously huge points and a rivalry that is always fun to play.
Yeah, you've been struggling a lot lately, but it doesn't matter how the teams are doing. You're going to expect their best, probably.
Yeah, I mean, they, without a doubt, they always give us their best games. So we expect nothing less. And like I said before, we'll be prepared for that. And every team in the NHL is good and can win on any given night. You got to show up every night and be ready to play. And we'll be ready.
Last one, you enjoy the atmosphere in both buildings for the home and home?
Yeah, it's fun. It's like playing 2 home games. We got a lot of fans and that come out on the island, so that's nice. And like I said, we always have hard-fought battles against those guys, and always big points up for grabs. And we got to revenge a tough loss that we took earlier in the year, and make sure we're going in there with a good, strong 60-minute effort.
Thank you, Brandon.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
That second period, was there really sort of a big difference the way they played, the way you played? What was sort of the difference there that just won the game?
I just thought we separated. I thought the D and the forwards separated a little bit. We've been so good at the D standing up and then the forwards coming back, so we're tight and we're shutting teams down that way. For that short stretch there, 10 minutes in the second, our D were back, and I think that's because our forwards weren't coming back. So there was a big gap and gave them opportunities to make chips and make plays, and it's not a secret. I mean, they got some damn good hockey players over there and guys that can make plays and hurt you if you play that way. So that was tough. We got away from it a little bit, but we got to learn from it now and make sure we're ready and focus on coming up and back as a 5-man unit.
Is it tough to play that team 6 games in 10 days or whatever it is? Does that make it tougher?
It's tough to play every team in this league. It's no easy games. I mean, we just got off a road trip where we had 3 tough games, and like I said, it's no easy game, and we're not gonna think about it like that. We just got to think about each game as an individual game and try and be ready to play.
Is that play with Sid something that can carry over to the next game, or as Callie said, is that something that you just forget about, you accept as part of the game?
I mean, it's nothing you can think about. Next time he comes around, we're going to try and play him hard, and we're going to try and be physical on him and finish our checks on him, and do all the things we can without taking penalties, and it's it's just the way it is. I mean, you know, like I said, it's just, you know, it's not something we're going to dwell on. It's not like, you know, I don't want to turn this into anything more than it really is. I'm not going to sit here and, you know, talk about Sidney Crosby because I don't really care what he's doing, and I don't care really what he does on the ice. It's a matter of what we do, and hey, we got to try and, you know, every time we play him, we got to try and shut him down and be physical on him and make it a tough night for him.
I'm sorry, I came in late, but I just want to make sure you said what someone said. You said you thought it was a slew foot?
Oh, it was definitely a slew foot. He did it twice. He got called tripping the second time. You know, it's one of those things. I mean, you know, guys do things all the time. It's not just him. So, you know, we gotta, you know, it's not something we can sit here and, you know, make a huge story out of, because it's not.
Brandon, when you see Gabrick as the only name on the score sheet, you know, you've had a good goal scoring run this year. Is that something you want to take responsibility to score along with Gabrick?
Yeah, I mean, it's important. We got to find ways to chip in some more goals here. We haven't scored a lot lately, and you know, we got to make sure we're you know, I said it before. We got to take more pucks to the net. We got to try and generate more shots, more scoring chances that way. You know, we got to get back to that, and it's going to be good. Good couple of days here to get some practices in and refocus and be prepared, because it's been a long stretch, and you know, we're going to, you know, mentally prepare for a big home and home series this weekend and move from there.